I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The mad scientist lab.
World and everybody in it. It is yet another weekly episodic episode of the greatest episodic episodes of Mad Scientist Lab podcastness. Yes. 173, Jared?
Yes.
Yes. And what I just said, folks, makes absolutely no sense grammatically, but it makes sense here on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. So thank you for joining us, as always. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. And so should all of you. All of you. Jared, are you happy to be here?
I guess so.
All right, well, I'm glad to
Trying
hear.
to figure out what the fuck going on over there.
I don't know. I just had this jolt of energy that I had to.
That's what cocaine is.
I don't do cocaine.
No.
Never been a never been a fan. Never done it. Never. I don't know. The idea of just like, hey, let me just shove this in my nose has never appealed to me. And obviously, there are different ways to ingest drugs.
Not really coke.
Yeah, that's what. It's never appealed to me. It's just not something.
You could smoke coke. That's crack.
I'm aware of that, and I don't like doing that either. You know, I don't think it. You know, drugs are bad. They can get you addicted.
That's like that whole shit when the what was it called? What's that other stuff called?
The K2?
No. The like they make it in sheets. What's it called? Like, shatter.
Shatter, yeah.
I was like, that's fucking crack cocaine for weed, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I remember the first time I smoked some of that.
That shit looks like crack. You smoke it out of a glass pipe, just like fucking crack cocaine.
Yeah, so the first time I did it, right, it was, so you have a rig, and you have to heat up a nail with a blowtorch.
Yeah, I heard all that. I mean, let's not describe the whole entire process.
Yeah, okay, but
for some young, impressionable mind.
Yeah, this is true. So when I didn't do this and I saw others do it, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Is I was just like, yo, this looks like fucking, like we're about to smoke out of a crack pipe. But I didn't. But it is a process, and I will tell you, it is, it's something else, dude.
It's fucking crack cocaine for weed.
It is something else. I'll tell you, I don't think I've ever been that good at video games in that amount of time in my life,
it might be a new bit that I might be working on.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's something.
When I was, I think somebody already did that. When I was growing up, weed was weed. It was just green plants or whatever. I'm just blowing it out of my ass or whatever.
But it's definitely something else. So like I remember they came out with these vape pens, like before vape pens were vape pens, where they're like dry vape pens where you put the actual herb, the flower in it, and it just warms it up and then you vaporize it. Those were pretty cool, but you had to keep cleaning them. It's kind of a pain in the ass
because of all the residue.
Yeah, so they were cool, but it was a different type of feeling, so to speak. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay, I was listening. I'm watching. I'm over here watching the UFC at the same time, and the Ring Girl just came out. So.
Oh, hey, nothing wrong. Hey, man,
it drew my attention away for a brief moment.
It's all right. Ain't nobody mad at you, man. Ain't nobody mad at you. If I saw somebody that looked that good, I would stare too. So, you know what's crazy? I know this is something that I think we've kind of discussed on this show before. But since we're talking about, you know, a ring girl walking by being attractive and all this stuff.
I guess we could put it in the middle so you can see too.
And what I was going to say is the last like week or two, I've kept running into these videos on Facebook where it was exposing, I guess, some of these influencers that go to the gym, like the girls that record themselves. And it's like, oh, this guy's staring at me. He's a creep. And
yeah.
And then it turns out,
I've seen those on TikTok.
and it completely like backfires on them. And then they're like, no, bitch, like, you know, you're just an attention-seeking, you know,
that was a big thing.
Narcissist.
That was a big thing on TikTok for a brief second. It's funny now that you bring that up because I know the person who posted that. They posted at least one or two of them before, and it's funny because they always get the shit like a week after I've seen it because I see it on TikTok. Everything originates on TikTok for the most of the time now.
Yeah.
because there's like 150 million users on TikTok now. It's fucking nuts, and there's these other TikToks that have been coming up lately. That have been I don't know why. I guess because I'm talking about TikTok, but anyway, they're trying to ban TikTok in the United States.
I saw that news headline last night when I was at work.
But the thing that they're talking about on the people who are like TikTok creators or whatever are saying the reason why is because companies like Facebook and Google /YouTube are lobbying like through creating propaganda so that politicians will be like, oh yeah, this is bad. So all the shit that's bad that's been out about TikTok has been produced, like paid for by Facebook. It's some wild shit going on.
Yeah, dude.
That's like the ultimate fucking. I get it. It's business. It's like a chess move, but that's a fucking devious ass chess move.
Dude, the world is in a strange place right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of weird shit going. But I'm not. Look, there's some fucking. I don't know the terms and conditions. Yeah, there's security issues as far as TikTok is concerned, but the information that is passed through there.
Yeah.
There's some bullshit. There's always bullshit on it. If you let anybody and everybody have a voice, then there's gonna be some bullshit on there. But at the same time, there's some useful shit that I learned something every day from fucking TikTok.
And I know that you've been saying that, like, if you search for the right thing, like, you know, you end up finding it, and then it'll probably become a part of your algorithm to where you'll see more of it.
Yeah.
And instead of all the people doing nonsense or, you know, half-naked women and kids doing dumb challenges and just, I don't know, just unnecessary shit, for the lack of a better term.
Hold on, Epic. I might have to. Yeah, he's saying this is laggy, so it might be because I'm watching this at the same time.
Oh, no, we're lagging. Can't have that.
Let me turn my Wi-Fi off, too. Okay. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but that's one less device on the network. So,
well, we'll see. We'll see. None of mine are currently active, as far as I know.
No. If your Wi-Fi is on, it is currently active.
I should shut it off. But so yeah, it's kind of crazy. People go to the gym and do this stuff where they, you know, video themselves working out, and sometimes I'm sure it's for some benefit to teach people something. But 9 times out of 10, it's somebody trying to make a scene and something out of nothing. And then I saw another video with a woman doing the same thing, and then the gym actually kicked her out and revoked her membership because she was, I guess, catching an attitude. She's like, oh, why are you staring at me? Why are you staring at me? He was like, well, I thought you needed help. And she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. She was like, do I need to get the manager? He was like, well, I work here. You know.
I am the manager.
Yeah.
What's that old Chappelle shit? I am the manager, bitch.
Yeah, so he ended up, he was like, you want me to call the police since you're being rude? She's like, yeah, sure. He was like, all right. He's like, grab your shit and, you know, you're out, dude. And they revoked her. So people like that deserve to be exposed and be made feel stupid. I'm sorry, man. Like,
yeah, I think.
Not that we should shame people, but.
Well, no, I don't think it's a shame thing. I think what it is.
Well, not shame.
I guess shame is the word. But it is. People should be feeling shame about shit that they're doing wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you learn not to do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's a lot of victimizing of oneself these days.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming a thing where you're victimizing yourself to the point where now you're only doing it for the display purposes. Like, oh my God, let me get my count up.
Yeah.
Look at this creep back here. Like, this motherfucker's waiting for your slow ass to get up off the bench, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've seen a few of them, and yeah, a lot of people have been called out, but a lot of them are just doing fucking clout. They're clout chasing.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. I know, obviously, you go to the gym more than I do.
I ain't been in a while. But
yeah, no, but just saying. Would you let something like this kind of wave of these things going on hinder you going to the gym? I know you personally.
I don't go to a actual, like a gym.
I got you.
Like when I say gym, that's usually to jiu-jitsu, even though I have a gym where I live and I don't use it, but I'm just too lazy to get up and walk in the cold to go to the fucking front.
The cold is good for you.
Yeah, I guess.
Cold exposure.
But no, I don't like regular gyms, and even at my jiu-jitsu, the school that I go to, we have weights there. So if I really want, and we have pull-up bars and all that shit, you don't need a fucking crazy machine to fucking work out. People think you have to have
the top of the art shit.
Like,
yeah.
oh, I got it. If I don't have this, I can't get this done, motherfucker.
I used to
just
bench press.
You're just a fucking loser. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're making another excuse to why you can't do something.
Yeah.
Like, and body weight exercises are just as good as everything, especially if you don't do anything at all. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So
folks.
get your ass up, do a couple squats, do a couple push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, it's a start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get big, that's when you need to go to a fucking gym or something.
When you become Arnold.
That's unnecessary. And for me, martial arts, being that big is it's a hindrance. Yeah, you might be strong as shit,
But you're not quick or
you're
agile.
You're not. You can't move as much. Usually those guys don't. As far as I know, they don't really stretch a lot.
But like bigger, sturdier dudes, stockier guys.
Yeah, ones, but like people who lift. Like,
yeah.
Prime example of, I used to make fun of a certain person because they lift all the time.
Yeah.
And I used to make fun of them, like, bro, you stiff as hell. You can't stretch. Don't try to come at me. I'll fucking string your ass up. And most jiu-jitsu guys are flexible anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you don't need strength when you got that fucking bink, bink, bink.
You know who taught me this? Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. He said, I would never give up speed for strength. I'll just never remember.
Well, yeah, speed and technique that's my bread and butter, I guess.
Yes, it is. It's like you're fighting a boss in a video game. I'd rather have the quick, agile attacks that do a little less damage than the heavy ones where I can't move around and
the tanks are like if you want to equate it to video games, the tanks are usually slower, big, but it's like a one-hit wonder type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like once they hit you, it's a wrap. but they gotta get you. They gotta get to you at the same time.
You know.
Whereas what's the opposite of a tank?
The plane?
No, motherfucker. Like in a video game.
Oh, I mean, there's like a medic. I mean, they're
obviously not a medic.
I know what you mean.
Maybe like an assault.
Yeah, we'll say assault. Yeah. Okay.
So like an assault, whatever. That'll take more hits to take out a tank, but they can move and get to where it needs to a lot faster.
That's why, believe it or not, in certain video games, like when I play like a big team mode, like I'll use Halo as a good example. I was playing that a little bit this week.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying I've never really been a big vehicle kind of guy, even though they're really powerful. I just don't like. I just never seem to do well in them. Like sometimes, like I won't do too bad, but I just prefer being more mobile and running around and knowing my escape routes, because when you're in the air, you know, everybody can shoot at you and there's only so much you can do to get away and this and that. And so I'm not a real big vehicle guy when it comes to more of those big, you know, escape land battles, so to speak, and whatnot. So agility.
Well, he said he's the one lagging, so we're gonna put this right on back up here.
All right. Oh no, not lagging. Rick Favre. But yeah, so I just wanted your opinion on it since I randomly thought of that, because it seems to be, I guess, kind of more normal now, because some people go to the gym and don't want to be filmed when they work out. And excuse me.
I don't want to be filmed either. Not when I'm working out. I mean, for what? Like, don't film. I don't know. I guess I don't think I'd matter, but some people really don't like being filmed in public. I don't like being in other people's videos, or pictures.
You don't know where that's going.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And maybe I don't want people to know where I'm at all the time, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just
the way you said that is so funny.
No, I mean it's the truth. I guess it comes from. I think I said this before. We used to get briefings before we went on deployment.
Yeah.
On like especially international shit.
Yeah.
On things to do to prevent terrorist attacks or to help prevent being attacked in a foreign country.
I gotcha.
And like one of the big things is changing up your patterns. Like, don't take the same route to work every day. Fucking don't be in pictures in fucking certain places where people can place you at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, for me, that's just that going off.
I got you.
Plus, my ninja status, I got to keep that up. Like,
Where is he?
people,
Harvey.
look, motherfuckers be like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, that's I could have killed you.
Yeah, from the rafters, like a bat. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just exactly.
We
Exactly.
need to get some Batman shit on here.
You know what? It's kind of amazing that we don't have any Batman shit on here.
It is amazing that we don't.
Yeah, no, it is. Oh my God. That is like the epiphany of the day. Or
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the epiphany. Holy fuck, we don't. So, since I love Batman so much, I will try to find some good sound bits for it.
Okay. Just, I don't know how you're gonna send them to me.
Well, I'll send them to you the way I find them. Does that make sense?
I guess
Just saying.
he's gonna be like, pick a particular certain. I don't know. How are you gonna find that?
I don't know, but I'm a man of many talents, despite popular opinion. All right.
I think we gotta have one from Dark Knight for sure.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
mostly the Joker.
Yeah. No, but we got to get the one where he's like, "Where's the trigger?" And he's just yelling like that.
No, I don't.
Dude,
no,
that's
not
such a
that
good-
one. Not
dude,
that
that's
one.
such a good one.
I don't wear hockey pants.
Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry, dude. That's
Yeah,
how he
don't do
talks.
it. Don't do it.
That's
You
how
did
he
a whole show on that.
I know, but I just, it's hilarious. Excellent film. Well, I love Christian Bale, by the way. So I guess since we're on the subject of TV and stuff,
Well, yeah. Let's just stay. Yeah, since we're on the subject, the entertainment beaker.
because it's a container of entertainment. There we go, man. That feels
The
so
longest pause I've ever heard. in my
dude.
life.
That felt really good, dude. I got the dopamine in my brain going.
Dopamine, okay.
The dopamine.
Speaking of Christian Bale, you brought up Christian Bale, obviously, and I was. Oh, have you seen? That's what I was getting to. Have you seen the new movie that he did on that came on Netflix? Probably I think it was November or so.
No, I have not.
Oh my god, it's pretty good. It's called the Pale Blue Eye.
So, is that where it takes place, like in the early 1900s?
Yes.
Yeah. So I've
and
seen the
it's
previews. For it.
It's like it's about Edgar Allan Poe, kind
No.
of. It's kind of about Edgar Allan Poe.
All right.
It's pretty dope.
All right.
I
I feel like that. I thought that was going to theaters, so it's actually on Netflix.
yeah, went to Netflix.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Bro, do you live in the 21st century?
I
It's
live-
2023. Big name movies go to fucking straight to Netflix
I
now
live in my own mind,
because
Jared
they pay
Smith.
a lot of money for those fucking.
Oh, I
movies.
know they do. Will Smith, Bright, ring a bell.
That shit was trash.
I know it was not a good movie. It was
Will
not.
Smith hasn't had a good movie in. Well, I haven't seen King Richard, but apparently that was good.
Well, I mean, I would like to hope so.
He won an Oscar even though he slapped the shit out of the host.
Yeah, dude. So okay, so we're talking about that. So Chris Rock's special, which I obviously haven't seen yet. Give me a break.
Wait, no, I can't give you a break because that shit's been on the fucking shit for a while now, and you haven't been going out. So I don't want to hear the excuse.
I've been grinding ranked
You're
Apex
lying.
with my buddy Al.
Okay, well I don't believe
Here, is
you.
he in the chat right now?
No, he's not.
Damn it.
It's just epic.
Oh man, I wish Al was here to defend me.
Yeah, because when I do see your notification for Twitch come up, it's 12 o'clock every fucking night. The other night it was like 12:30.
There's a reason for that, and I'll tell you later. But I can't tell you right now for undisclosed reasons.
Anyway, you have time to watch this stuff.
I do. So what I
See,
was
yeah, even he's seen it.
what?
Epic seen. You talking about the Chris Rock special, right? Or the Pale Blue Eye?
I would think it'd be the Chris Rock
He
special.
put the emojis Batman and then Batman, Joker, and Harley Quinn. I've been completely toasted fishing. Oh, well,
When are you not toasted,
yeah,
sir?
no shit.
Yeah, like we are. Do you need help? Yeah, we are here to help, sir. You help us, and we help you. That's called reciprocation, for one another, and you should display it more often in just in a general sense for anybody, you know. But what I wanted to watch about, because I thought it was really cool and fascinating, because there's technology involved, and I thought you might find it fascinating, is, and I know you might give me some shit about it, but I watched that documentary on the Malaysian flight that disappeared.
Wait. Why'd you just skip over the Chris Rock thing?
Oh, yeah, well, because I just thought you were going to whale me with insults, so I thought I could get away from it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Well, I did do that anyway.
Yeah, so anyway, but I know the special came out, and I know he finally addressed the whole Will Smith controversy in it.
Well, he's been doing it for a while. That, like, again, this is a special, so this stuff he's been working on this for probably the last 2 years or ever since it happened.
Yeah, so I heard it was really good. So I don't.
It is good. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
All right, it's good.
I like what he did as far as the Will Smith stuff.
Yeah.
It was definitely he was getting some shit off his chest.
Oh yeah.
And it is what it is. I still stand by. I'm not one of his greatest fans, if you will.
Yeah. No. I know.
Yeah, the story.
I
told
know.
the story. We did a clip on that.
We got beef here with Chris Rock.
And speaking of that, I've also heard kind of through the grapevine also that that's just how he is
in person.
Yeah.
Oh, that stinks, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that stinks. No, but I heard it was really good, and I know that he apparently addressed the controversy because the Oscars were last weekend, and I don't know. I just thought I'd bring it up because I thought it would be cool to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Well, you can't talk about something you haven't seen. So
this is also very true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what I did see is I watched the 3, part docu-series on the Malaysian flight that disappeared in 2014.
I saw it too.
So you watched it, okay? Which I'm awesome. That's awesome. I know this must be how you feel when you talk to me. It's like, you actually watched something that I watched, and it's just like,
no, because I pretty much will watch anything that's interesting.
Yeah. So
you just don't watch shit unless it's like fucking
murder and death.
I don't know. Did you watch episode 3 of? No, you didn't.
No,
I see it in your face.
No, do you know why? Because my Disney Plus for the last 2 days has been fucking up. Every time I click on the new episode, it doesn't play at all. Whether I do it on my Xbox or on my phone. 2 days it's been doing that.
Have you updated the app?
I've updated the app. I've done all. I mean, I can play anything else. I even thought, like, is it the app?
Have you paid your bill?
Yes. I mean, it lets me log in. I would like to think so. I was able to watch something else. So when I go click on the 3rd episode of The Mandalorian, which I was excited to watch because I watched episode 2, I was like, okay, here we go. And now I can't even talk about it with you because it won't play. I've spent 2 days trying to watch it.
Did you try a different network?
No.
Try that.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if that'll make a difference, but it should work. Well, I have that issue with one show that I watch on Netflix. For some fucking reason, it will never fucking play. And it's like the one show that I want to watch. I ended up having to watch it somewhere else. But the Drive to Survive F1.
Yeah.
Like, because they do like a docu-series of each season.
Okay.
I've been doing this past one was like the 4th or the 5th one. And every time I try to play it on my Netflix, it doesn't fucking play. I have to go out to the front room and play it on my Fire Stick.
Yeah, it's so weird. So I'll see if later when my sister comes home, if I can bum it off of her Fire Stick or so, but it literally will not play. I don't know. It's so weird. I refreshed my Xbox. I turned my phone off, turned it back on, did all this extra shit because I'm like, oh, maybe it's just too much data or whatever. But no, it just won't play. It's fucking weird.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, call them. Shit.
So, I will get to that point if I have to.
All right, back to the Malaysian.
Yeah, so I ended up watching this because my sister pointed out to me, and I was just like, oh, here, that's kind of interesting, And there was so much about this flight that obviously that I didn't know about because in 2014 where was I working at? Anyway, I was younger.
Papa John's, bro.
That.
Oh wait, no, that's a long time ago.
2014. I was probably in between Papa John's and like somewhere else I was working. And I remember seeing it on the news. Obviously, it's a big deal. A plane that just vanishes out of the sky, quote unquote. And all the theories behind this plane disappearing.
Yeah, they still don't know what the fuck happened to that plane.
And I just found it interesting that they had that satellite that's up in space, okay, and it was able to ping the course of it, and then they're like, oh, well.
Well, no, it wasn't able to ping the course. It was only able to ping a general area.
Yeah, okay.
Because a fucking satellite's so far up, it could be fucking anywhere. By the time that ping got back down there, the fucking satellite's fucking halfway around the world already.
Yeah. So I just found it fascinating with all these little, I guess, conspiracy theories, if you want to call them that, because we really don't know what happened to the plane, so everything is up for interpretation. And then some of the stuff that they were thinking that happened, like the Russians, like, went down into the engine room and then, control.
I was like, bro, you've been watching fucking too much.
So this dude
what was that one movie with Harrison Ford, the Air Force One? Yeah. You've been watching too much of that shit.
Get off my
And what's
plane.
the other? Passenger 57.
Yeah.
He's like, relax, bro. I don't know about getting three. He was like, there were 3 ethnic Russians on there. We don't know if there were fucking children.
Yeah.
If there were women.
Yeah, so I found it just a very interesting just story because, the Malaysian government was coming out saying, oh, hey, the plane is lost, with no real basis and no real data other than just math and numbers for the most part, like the guy was saying. And I just thought it was pretty cool how it's not cool because people lost their lives, but just the overall consensus of it. It's like, yo, what happened to this plane? And what do you think happened to the plane, Jared?
Man, ask me something while I'm fucking trying to look something up. I think it is. Hold on one second. I'm trying to.
Plane that disappeared. And then there was the one, investigator, the woman that was finding the debris in the Chinese Sea, in the China Sea.
There was a man that was doing that.
No, there was a woman. There was a woman in this documentary. No, I swear to God.
Are you tripping?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I swear. I bet you $100 right now. There's a woman that was looking at the debris in the sea through, I guess, satellite imaging. And then the other guys, yes.
Oh, you're talking about that part. Oh,
yeah.
That debris. I thought you were talking about the when he was going to the different islands.
Oh, yeah. So then there's that. You mean the one guy that is just randomly finding all the stuff when nobody else can?
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's just a pretty fascinating story overall. And I just thought it was cool how some of the technology was used. And it's like, hey, we know how we can track planes through this, and that. And I know that obviously you're into aviation and space and stuff. So I thought you would, find that stuff pretty cool.
Yeah, I found it cool. But I thought the most plausible, well, I don't want to say that either. I thought I say plausible. The most plausible theory that was in that show was the last one with the French journalist.
Okay.
Where she was saying that because of the 2 AWACS planes that were in the area who had detected them, and then she got the information that the Americans knew more about this than anything. And I don't think it would put us. Oh, the reason why that happened, why that theory I think is a thing, is because the plane was going to China, and apparently there was some material that may have been on that plane that they didn't want the Chinese to get.
Yeah.
So the AWACS were in the area to say, hey, we need you guys to kind of pull over for a second, like being cops in the air and shit. Like, Can you guys pull over? And they were like, nah, we ain't pulling over. So they kept going. So they was like, hey, we ain't got no choice but to fucking shoot this motherfucker down.
So you really think at the end of the day it's a government cover-up?
Could be.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying that, but I would not put it past them.
Neither would I. I would say that is, you're right, the most plausible explanation. And then I think the first one was like the whole like mass suicide thing for the one pilot.
Yeah.
And I was just, I could.
That was the first thing that I was thinking when I heard that. I was like, why the fuck you just demonize the pilot like that? Can we relax and get some more information?
Let my man live. Let his nuts hang.
Well,
shit. Whoops. No pun intended, folks. But I just thought the series was pretty fascinating overall. It was just kind of a pretty in-depth look at something that, I saw on the news but didn't pay too much attention to. It's just like, oh, plane disappeared. Oh, then, my mind being a young person, oh, it fell out of the sky, it ran out of jet fuel, but they can't find the fucking plane anywhere. I mean, they spent 2.5 years looking for this thing in the farthest corners of the ocean. I would say the farthest corners.
Yeah,
but
the thing is that area, that part of the ocean is fucking rough.
yeah,
It's fucking bad and it's deep. Like I think Mariana's Trench is somewhere around there too. So that shit could have fucking went anywhere.
so it's just it's a shame that it's one of those life mysteries. We're never gonna know what's happening.
Nah.
We'll never know.
Maybe 60 years from now, just like we found out about the JFK stuff. Like maybe we'll find out about
You never know. But right now,
or the fact that the CIA pumped fucking crack cocaine into the fucking poor black neighborhoods in L.A. Oh, here's a new one. It's not so much a conspiracy theory. I've heard this in several places now, and it fucking made me think. It was like, when was the last time you heard about the Bloods and the Crips? Like, legitimately, not like people were running around, I'm a Crip, I'm a Blood. Like, fuck out of here. You're not.
oh, dude, it's probably been close to 15 years.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
exactly. You know why that is?
No.
So here's what I heard that happened. The cartels in Mexico ran them out because the Bloods and the Crips were the ones who were doing all the moving drugs back and forth and selling it in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
The cartels killed them motherfuckers off and moved in. And that's where, now, so they could get all the money. They cut out the middleman. They were like, no, fuck that. We'll just move our own people in.
That's very I believe that.
I've heard it like twice. And like one of the people was, I think he was a former CIA.
Damn, dude. Yeah, you're right. You haven't heard anybody bring that shit up in forever.
The last time I heard it, and it was a play on the shit. It was on that Netflix thing that Killer Mike did.
Yeah.
When they were trying to sell and turn the gang life into an entrepreneurial thing, but it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a joke, but it was definitely a bit. So, yeah, that's what happened to Bloods and Crips.
Man, I hope that like one day we somehow, somewhere, we just get all the answers to things that we'll never know. That would be sweet, dude.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't want that.
It would probably destroy our mind, wouldn't it?
That's true, Epic. He said the difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth seems to be 6 to 9 months these days. That's facts.
Yeah.
Is it? Because guess what? What was a conspiracy? Oh, you want to know another one? The vaccines. You know how much money these fucking companies made? I don't even know how much money. I can't even fucking in the hundreds of billions.
Yeah. Oh, I already know, dude. Like
fucking insane. And then they get sued for I don't know exact numbers, but they get sued for certain stuff or drugs that they produce, and they end up killing people.
Yeah.
And like the fine is like, say they made $12 billion on this drug, and they get fined. They go to court and they get fined only $5 billion. So they're still making a profit off of this shit, even though it's not hurting. They're not hurting them in any way. It's just, here you go. This is part of doing business.
Damn, dude.
And they don't give a fuck about people, man. They don't give a fuck about Americans or just people in general.
Dude, big pharma, bro.
It's the worst. We were talking about big tech. Big tech is fucking bad, but big pharma is worse.
We need to have Doc back on the show, man. I love his insight on.
I haven't seen him in a while, so I don't know.
I see him every now and then. Just
I haven't
randomly.
seen him in a while.
Yeah, so I'll reach out to him. But I just like his insight on, modern medicine and just like, and something that I do, that I try to practice is, especially when I go my periods without drinking and stuff like that, try to find better ways to, deal with your stress, natural ways, Yeah,
whether it's the one that I tell you, you never fucking do.
Well, sir, it's 2023.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
It's fucking March already, so shut up.
It is.
This fucking guy.
Cheers, mate.
Okay.
So But
speaking of that, got another one for you.
all right.
We're not on. Well, I thought we were off of the entertainment beaker.
No, there's never enough of the entertainment beaker.
In 2021, they made $34 billion according to public financial records.
$34 billion.
That's who? Pfizer? I guess that was Pfizer. $34 billion, bro. You know, I did the math on some shit the other day.
Were you sitting there like when you figured it out?
I was fucking furious. I was fucking furious. So I did the math. $16 billion we sent. Was it $16 billion or $6 billion? I can't remember. Sent to Ukraine, right? For their war. Sent $16 billion over there. I did the math on that. There's 300 million people in America. That is enough to give everybody. I think the math was $5 million. Every person in America get $5 million.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
No.
That's fucking. That pisses me off.
No shit. I told you it infuriated me.
I want $5 million
just for the COVID vaccine. Jeez Louise.
That's awful.
Wait. Okay, that math is wrong. Okay, all right. So then do the math. How much did we give Ukraine? Because I can't remember. I mean, I could probably look it up. I think it was 16 billion. But then if you divide that by 300 million, how much would it be?
And so we're gonna do some math, but still, you're right though. Regardless of what the number is,
By the way, Frashy was in here too, I think.
Oh
wait, did he go in here? Yeah, he was in here.
Oh.
What up, Frashy?
Hello, Al. Hello there. Good to see you again, my friend. It's been a long time since we talked.
16 billion? Oh, damn. Maybe I did do the math wrong.
So
$48.
That's a night out on the town for me and you, Jared.
Jesus. Never mind. I guess I was wrong.
Jared was over there angry in his crib over there.
I'm still angry. Because
I want that $50, you know.
Because then all that other money, the money we gave them for the fucking free vaccines. Like, they could give that shit to fucking poor people, bro.
Yeah, I know. No, I agree. I 100% agree. For some reason, I was going to laugh right now. I have no idea, but I refrained from doing it because we're talking about a serious topic.
I mean, it's still a comedy fucking podcast.
Well, I know, but I just don't want to laugh at people's pain.
Why?
I like this. So
what were you laughing at?
I don't know. I was just going to laugh. And I just, since you were talking about giving money to poor people, I didn't want to laugh at that because I
care too much what people think.
I do not.
You do.
Why do you care what stop doing that? Leave me alone, Brent, over there.
See, you did it right there.
Yes. This is my defense mechanism. Talking in this voice to you, Jad Smith, as I sip this cold soda out of this mug that was
that's your character's voice on Red Dead Redemption.
This is how I'm going to talk for the rest of the night.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Hopefully we'll meet some nice young ladies and I'll scare them away.
I don't know. You might. They like accents.
I can tell them I'm from Balderdash. Yes.
Yeah, Balderdash, Virginia.
I'm from Lake Titicaca. There we go.
Okay, he's using someone else's joke.
Keep it going. Anyway, so get out of here. No, but yeah, it stinks, dude. But you're right. The American government uses enough money to support other things where they could, at the end of the day, support.
That math doesn't seem right either.
Folks, if anybody out there can do basic arithmetic.
No, it's not. Well, the thing is fucking most calculators don't go that many zeros for billion, motherfucker.
This is true.
I had to use the scientific calculator on the PC to get it. Or, well, on my Mac. But.
Hello, Jad. Welcome. Still, but you're right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. Just go with it, bro.
This man's never fucking used a computer before.
Not really. You should see me at work. You should see me at work. I was like, I wonder what Jared would think.
This motherfucker be like,
no, my typing has gotten so much better, Jared. It used to be like that, dude. It was awful. Dude, my typing has gotten so much better. I can type at a relatively decent pace now. I'm serious. Where I come from, we didn't have computers or keyboards.
This motherfucker, you know what you remind me? You remind me of a boomer for real.
Dude.
A boomer would be like, how do I do this again?
I don't know how to use certain things, but my typing has gotten vastly better. I will type a paragraph for you and I will have somebody film me doing it at work. That way you can watch my fingers move in rapid succession, like a professional.
Well, I mean, that's the only way you're gonna get better at typing is to fucking actually type.
Oh, I know. That's why I've gotten better. That's a big part of my job is typing. I mean, that's really essentially what my job is.
Motherfucker.
Well, I'm good at it now, or better at it.
You're better at it.
I am above average at it now.
Well, I'd say you're average at it because
I'm doing pretty good for myself.
Listen, bro. Everybody can type, so you're definitely average.
I have developed a skill set that only I and I alone
can
utilize.
Because motherfuckers can do like I forgot like the high rate of what people can do, but it's fucking crazy.
No, I know some people.
I used to think I was decent because I never took any typing classes. I just fucking learned it by fucking just.
You never took computer science in school, Jared?
I did take computer science, but not in the high school. I took the real shit. That high school shit ain't computer science.
You mean you were out here your first day of college with fucking 8.8 gigawatts for a DeLorean, trying to figure out time and space, right out here in front of this mall parking lot?
1 point.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
What? How many?
1.1.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I mean no disrespect to Dr. Emmett Brown.
No, you do. You disrespected him.
You know what's crazy is that if you somebody pointed this out, and this kind of blew my mind a little bit. If you the name Emmett, if you reverse it, spells time. Pretty cool, right? I saw that, and
that's probably why they did it that way.
That's fine with me, but I was just like, like
no, it makes sense. I'm sure that was a thing. Whose movie was that? That was
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, Spielberg. Yeah, so yeah, he thinks about stuff like that.
Yeah, but as a fan of the the trilogy and shit, it's just like I don't know. I was just like,
another good interview. I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw snippets of it, but it was an interview with Stephen Colbert and Steven Spielberg. Pretty good. He talks about like old projects and like how
I would find that fascinating.
How he came up with stuff. Like it was one thing in there where he was working on whatever movie before. I think he was working on Jurassic Park, and he ended up leaving it at the end, like during editing.
Yeah.
To go to a different project, whatever. I can't remember what the other project was, but he brought in some editor. She came in, finished it up, and then George Lucas did the sound editing for it. So he came. He was like, and then Stephen Colbert was like, "Cool, it's a good thing to know a person like George Lucas." Like he was like, "Yeah, of course."
Yeah, oh, dude, man, what? It's like,
they've been friends for a long time. Industrial Light and Magic.
Yeah,
they do all they did all the effects for Jurassic Park and all that.
That's so cool. Imagine to sit down and just talk to both of those guys at the same time.
Oh
dude.
my god!
Yeah,
bro, it would be fucking.
It's like a Christmas morning.
Yeah, it'd be wild.
Yeah, that would be.
I
sweet.
couldn't do them both at the same time, but there'd be too much information. That I'd want to ask, just especially as a media guy and a film guy, like that shit to me would be, yeah, too cool.
Now, man, that really would be awesome. But another thing I kind of wanted to talk about this week, and I'm sure you wanted to talk about it as well, is that this past Sunday we've got the season finale of The Last of Us for the first season. Mm-hmm. I wanted to know what your thoughts on it were, and do you think the season finale?
I'm gonna like the shit.
Oh yeah, no, but do you feel the last episode lived up to the hype? Yeah,
as long as it didn't fucking see. This is the thing. This is why fans get upset at certain shit when they start going and changing a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
like we want to see why we want to see this thing live.
Yeah,
for the reasons why we love this other thing.
Yeah,
don't fuck it up. And that's what they did not fuck this up.
No.
Luckily, because it was the same person who created the video game, also created he was a creator on the show as well. But yeah, so yeah, I thought it was good. One fun fact: did you know the giraffe was real?
Yeah, I wouldn't see why not. I mean, I know CGI.
Everything else in that fucking show is CGI except for that fucking.
Well, that I understand, but I mean, I could see them getting a real animal, but the The giraffe was cool.
Okay, Epic. No, we're definitely gonna fucking go with a hell no on that. You said the Halo series was better.
No, I didn't even finish it, dude, because I wanted to, and you know what it did? It hurt my feelings.
I told you.
It hurt my fucking soul.
First of all, I'm not believing Bokeem Yoban, whatever his fucking name is, as any person in the future. I'm sorry.
Is that the gentleman that made Halo?
No, the guy who wasn't he in there? He played one of the guys, the bald headed black dude.
Oh,
they call him evil Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
yes.
not believing him in that shit.
Well, when Master Chief took his helmet off, that was pretty much it for me.
Well,
like, why did you do that? Like, why are you humanizing a man that has no feelings, even if he does have feelings? Makes no fucking sense.
He said, I bet giraffes don't know what their farts smell like. That's actually a good thing. I'd rather not know what mine smell like sometimes.
Oh, my God. I don't want to even imagine what something like that smells like. Probably not pleasant.
Well, have you ever had a dog, motherfucker? Or been around a dog that farted?
Yes.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty awful. And then they just sit there and look at you. Hey there, little bud. No, but I really, really enjoyed the season finale. I thought they did really well in terms of the adapting the final chapter of the game, so to speak, in the hospital, and then Joel just going, super commando mode, just killing not hundreds, but a good chunk of people without being scathed, because why not?
It's fucking Joel, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And man, when he walked into that operating room and he was like, no, I was like, Baka! Like, I was just like, oh yeah, and I was just like, that's that shit.
Yeah, I gotta play the game too. He said either that or they're super bad. I don't know what he means. Oh yeah, super bad. Yeah, I gotta play the second one soon because I'm already starting to see fucking spoilers about season 2. Because they'll put up a picture and say, this is blah, blah, blah. This could have been a clue from blah, blah. I'm like, oh, my God, you fucks.
So what I did read.
Don't tell me.
No. Hold on. I would never spoil anything for you.
I might as well just buy it this week and fucking play it this week.
Yeah, I would do that. But what I did read is that the show's creators are going to drastically change certain things from the part 2 of the game to season 2. What those are, I don't know.
That I did not hear.
I read it. I don't know how legitimate that claim is.
Nah, I read several sources total opposite. They said the season 2 is going to be based off of the second game and probably going to be much like season 1 or close to the second game.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. That's what I was expecting.
Now, if they were unhappy, well, again, I don't know because I haven't played it yet, but if they were unhappy with certain aspects of the story and they want to improve on it like they did in season 1, then I'll agree with that. But like, you gotta stand by your fucking product, bro.
No, and I 100% agree. So there are just certain things that happen.
Is there vacuuming going on right now?
There is a vacuum running. You know what's crazy is I vacuumed earlier. Why are they doing it again?
Wait, isn't it hardwood floors?
Well, they're probably vacuuming upstairs in my.
There's no way it came way the fuck down here.
Maybe one of my neighbors is vacuuming and we're hearing it. No, it's got to be in my house, dude.
Yeah, it's got to be.
But all these houses have hardwood floors on the first floor. I mean,
not necessarily.
Well, I mean, I've been in both my neighbors' houses.
All 2 of them. There's fucking hundreds of houses over here.
I know, but I was like, hey, it's that one. I would think the rest of them are somewhat similar. And
it depends on. First of all, it depends on how long the people been in there and whether
the architecture,
whether they upgraded. Because I guarantee when the fucking house was first built, it was probably carpeted.
Huh. I need to get my carpet cleaned too. I don't know. I just feel like it's time.
Which carpet?
Oh, by upstairs.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but I'm looking at it. I'm like, eh. So I vacuumed it today. Oh, look at this guy,
Colby Covington. Keep going. Keep going.
But no, but I vacuumed earlier before you got here. Almost maybe 20 minutes before you got here, I vacuumed. Vacuumed the upstairs hallway, vacuumed my room, did around some of the surrounding doors.
Okay, we don't care about your fucking housekeeping.
Well, I'm just saying that's what I did. And because it goes in reference to the vacuum that we just heard.
Actually, I have a joke that I've been trying out recently. I'm not going to. It basically, it's about how my fucking dishes get cleaned.
Okay, well, I'm glad you clean your dishes because some people don't.
No, it's just
You can tell me later. No problem. No problem. I am 100%.
Because this one's, if I ever get a special, this one's gonna be in there. It's got. I know it's something there, and I'm passionate about it. That's why I want to make it work.
So, just for anybody out there that watched the first full season of The Last of Us, if you haven't, please check it out. Awesome show.
And play the game, you losers.
Yeah, do that. Do that too. Please do that. You need to do yourself a favor and just play it, because it's just one of those games that you just need to play. That's just how good it is, and
all right,
I will stand by that forever.
We got it.
Okay, that's it.
We've
So
been harping on it for the last fucking. We can't talk about Mandalorian.
I
was gonna have Cheeto over here, and he was like, "What are we gonna talk about?" He was like, "The Mandalorian." And I was like, "Yeah," because I figured your ass would have fucking stepped up.
I don't know what's happening. The internet is failing.
Oh yeah, you keep saying that.
Yeah, so I will find a way to consume this episode. Put it that way.
I mean, I could give you a fucking site right now.
Text it to me a little bit. In a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm watching that right now.
So while we're, I guess, got this going on, so there's a UFC fight going on, obviously. Is this like bantamweight, welterweight? Like, who are the people?
What the fuck did you just ask me?
What weight class is fighting, or is it multiple weight classes? Like, who's fighting?
It's multiple weight classes. Bro. Do you know how these things work?
I do. I was trying to create conversation.
That's like, yeah, but don't ask obvious questions.
Okay, I won't. What color is the sky, Jared?
It's whatever the color your eye can see.
Never heard that one before, but
that's how it works. The way that the sun is filtered through the atmosphere, the color of water becomes the light that gets through. Mm-hmm. Everything else is filtered out. The color of water, which our atmosphere is water for the most part, that gets filtered through is blue. That's why you see blue. All the other colors aren't allowed through. That's why when it rains, you see rainbows if the sun's coming through, because then all the water, then the droplets can form all of them, if that makes sense.
It's kind of fucking crazy when you say it like that.
Does that make sense though?
It makes sense, but it's kind of.
So you got ultraviolet light, right?
Yeah.
RGBIV. The light that gets through, first of all, we can't even say, not ultraviolet light. I'm sorry. The spectrum of light, Roy G. Biv, and then ultraviolet light. Our naked eye can't see ultraviolet light.
Yeah, that I know. Okay. That I do know.
So you don't have to worry about that one. And maybe if we could see it, maybe we would be able, maybe the sky would be purple if we could see it. Oh, wait. No, that's, yeah. So no, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever color fucking ultraviolet light is, that's what color the sky would be if we could see it.
That's pretty trippy.
But all the other ones get filtered out through shit in the air. So the only one that gets through all that shit in the air is blue.
That's kind of crazy. So there's basically colors out there that we can't see.
Through the sky.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see every other color if you're not colorblind.
Yeah.
This is like that curtain's red. Fucking that one's blue. Like we can see all that, but I'm saying from the particles that are in the atmosphere, the only color that is let through from the sunlight that comes through the atmosphere is blue. That's why the sky is blue.
Yeah.
Because it's lighting up the whole thing. Because imagine, like when you're up in space, like when we had the world thing for the old show, where you could see the atmosphere. Up there is not blue. There's no sky.
Yeah.
Because you're out above the atmosphere. You know, does that make sense?
No. You're making 100%, the right. What you're saying is correct.
But that's why water is blue also. That's the same. That's the only color that we can see that gets filtered out.
Yeah.
That blue is, that light from the sunlight is refracting off of the water, making it blue. That's why the oceans are blue. So, but if I have a cup of water sitting right here in fucking shade, it's not blue. It's clear.
This is some trippy shit, Jared. This is some trippy shit.
It's not that trippy.
What is the color of the sky, guys? It's blue. Only because the ultraviolet rays can suck your
Not
eyeballs
ultraviolet
out.
rays. Not ultraviolet rays.
The-
All the rays.
All the rays will suck your eyeballs out and shrivel them into raisins. You know, I feel like that's something that would happen. You know, like, what is that movie, Bird Box, when they're like, look into it, and she's like holding his eyes open, or the guy's holding that chick's eyes
You know
open.
what? I want to revisit that.
That movie?
That movie's stupid.
Oh, it's dumb as shit.
It was fucking. It got so much hype.
It is. You're right. It is a movie that is not terrible.
Wasn't that right as the pandemic
Yes.
happened? That's why everybody liked it, because motherfuckers that usually don't watch shit.
Oh my God,
We're
Sandra
at
Bullock
home.
in a blindfold.
The motherfuckers who usually don't watch shit were all of a sudden able to watch shit.
Yeah.
So now they're fucking sitting at home and watching all this shit. That
Shit won like an Academy Award or some shit.
Shit was trash.
Those kids didn't even have names.
I fucking fell into the hype, and you know how much I hate hype.
Yeah.
Fucking, I fell into the hype. That movie was fucking trash, bro.
The kids didn't even. She kept calling them boy and girl. They had no names. Boy.
Yeah, it was so weird.
It's a very odd movie. We're gonna. It is by far the most overhyped movie in a very long time.
You know what we should do? We should fucking watch that shit one day while we're recording. Do like a bonus episode or something.
Like a play-by-play.
Ooh, maybe we could put that. We could do those and do those on like the Patreon, and people, if they want to see, we do one of those. I don't know, every 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
Watch a movie, do commentating on it, record us watching it,
Yeah.
and then people they can watch along at home if they want or whatever. And then we put it on the Patreon, and then people, if they want to see us, they have to pay us subscription every month.
You got to watch us.
We got to start making money off of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
We got to get rich somehow. Going to work, doing 9 to 5 ain't cutting it.
What up,
Selling
Swirl?
drugs ain't cutting it.
Okay.
Selling my ass, it ain't cutting it.
The fuck is he talking about?
Sorry, I just wanted to be extra for
First time chatter.
First time chatter.
Swirl Dizzle.
Swirl Dizzle.
You know who Swirl Dizzle is, right?
I do not. Should I? I mean, I'm sure I do.
Yeah, you should know who Swirl Dizzle is. He said on weed, because I was talking about the ultraviolet light and shit.
Oh,
Have you ever seen so-and-so on weed?
Yeah, dude. Hello, welcome to the chat, sir, and welcome to the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
He said, yeah, because he asked me last night. He was like, hey, I want to watch one. He said he's never watched anything on Twitch. I'm like, how the fuck are you a gamer and never seen anything on Twitch before?
Never. Well, that's just like me not knowing like some of the new streamer lingo. Like,
Oh yeah, because you're a loser.
I'm not a loser. I am an actual intelligent man, a man of many talents, the universal multi-tool.
I'm a man of many wishes,
Now, let me just drink my water, dude.
sweet and dream. I don't know, whatever. However, that Stevie Wonder song goes.
And we like Stevie Wonder here on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. Just saying.
Oh, fucking guy.
Just saying. If you want to, hey man, Jared. You know, I think for everybody out
He
there,
said he's not a gamer. Okay, well, you play games. I've seen you do it. Don't act like this motherfucker. I watched this motherfucker play fucking 4-way fucking Minecraft before, so he can fucking say he's not a gamer all he wants.
I don't know.
But
Minecraft is
shut
super,
your fucking hole.
dude. Minecraft is like super diehard gaming, dude. Some of the things people build in that shit are
I
nuts.
know.
Yeah.
This look. This motherfucker was mining shit, and you could try to say I'm lying and not
With their diamond pickaxe, with their diamond pickaxe.
He was mining fucking. I want to get this and blah blah. They were building shit and fucking having all kinds
Dude,
of. Dude,
it is actually. I know it's not something you would play. It's very addicting.
let's put it this way. This is how much of a gamer he's not. We fucking set it up because you Dead Island. You played Dead Island before,
Of course.
right?
The sequel's coming out here
You
relatively
know,
soon too.
you can set up a LAN where 4 people. They're all looking at their own monitors,
Yeah.
but 4 people can play all together as a team if you set it up a certain way.
Yeah, of course.
Only nerds know how to do that shit and then play it.
Oh, what land, dude? Yeah, I mean,
No. Because that game is only up to 2 people.
Yeah,
We were able to put 4 and 5 people in and fucking play the game.
land party.
Telling me, and we fucking played the game all the way through, bro.
Yeah.
Don't fucking tell me you're not a nerd.
Dude, I remember my first land party I went to.
Or not a nerd. I should say not a gamer, I should say.
Yeah. So I remember the first party, land party I went to. It
Mhm.
was at my buddy's house in Lorton, and this was when Halo 3 was out for a couple months, and then they were getting together and they were going down to tournaments. This is actually some of the guys I went to my only tournament I went to with. It's a lot of fun, man. Just a lot of Mountain Dew drinking, Cheeto eating, pizza indulging, a lot of cussing and calling people names, and
a lot of pimples, a lot of glasses, a lot of Mom, I can't do it right now. I'm playing a game.
Yes, I actually sat under a bedpan or on top of a bedpan.
Sounds like you.
Well, I'm just.
You know what I want to talk about? Since we're on nerd shit, this new season, or the final season of Star Trek Picard is on right now. Episode 5 was this past Thursday. Bro, I have not been in love with Star Trek since Star Trek The Next Generation.
1982.
No, it was 89, I think it started.
1989.
And went on through the 90s. They had 7 seasons. But granted, a lot of the characters was like Picard is there, obviously. Riker's back this season, number one. There's been a couple of appearances by Counselor Troy. She's not Counselor Troy anymore. She's just Riker's wife / baby mama. And then Dr. Crusher is back on this one. So, it's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're liking it.
It's like the Star Wars that I grew up watching. It's definitely like TNG.
Is it revitalized a little bit for you?
I mean, I've been watching all the series. I watched Discovery. So Discovery came out at a time, and I was actually talking about this actually with Swirl Dizzle last night. This Star Trek Discovery came out during a time when everybody felt they had the virtue signal and shit and say, hey, we're for this group and we're for this group and we're for this group. So they had all these characters, and it had the design, the concept was cool, how the show's designed. Basically, the ship can travel very far distances by just doing a different type of traveling. Not instead of warp speed, they use a different time.
Different type of flight path, or
no, it's not flight. It's a different technology to move through space.
All right,
that's probably a better way to say it. So they could go longer distances than any other ship could ever go. So they were finding shit that nobody else could get to. But it was just like they were doing the whole woke shit. It was like they were just doing woke shit. If you know what woke shit is, you know what I'm saying. Because it's cool to be woke, but it's not cool to be too woke.
Yeah.
Extreme woke is wrong.
Extreme woke is wrong, dude. You're right, though. I'll give you a good example before you continue. A buddy of mine posted this like little meme. I wouldn't even call it, it's a meme, essentially. And it was like, this is why I hate wokeness. And it was in modern cartoons. And it was a picture of April O'Neil from...
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Did you post that?
No, I didn't post it. My buddy did, and I agreed with it. So it showed April O'Neil, who is a news reporter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what she originally looked like in the original cartoon.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait.
And for good reason. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know. I love Ninja Turtles.
And then to the right was the new modern April O'Neil, which was...
Who's the new modern one?
I don't know her name. I just saw a photo of her. Okay. It's some short, stocky chick that just is all woked out with certain wokeness to her.
Oh, shit.
And
be careful.
Yeah, I know. I understand because we're stepping into woke territory. Okay. But I looked at it and I was like, this is a farce. And I was upset. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, I don't want my kids, wherever they are, whoever you are, to grow up knowing that that's what April O'Neil looks like. It's not right. It's just not right. Not to say that you can't, put a spin on certain things and rehash certain things. And I might get some flack for saying this, but it's like when they did that woman's version of the Ghostbusters, right? Nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody cares. And it is, okay, so Jared's got it up, and it is going to be the chick right there on the third photo, right there.
Third photo?
Well, the
that's
one
the
next
original.
Oh yeah, no. What?
Hold on,
that's cut into two pieces.
Show everybody. Hold on. Okay. So the old one and the new one.
Yeah. So
yeah. Okay, RJ, this might be a little problematic for you.
is it? And I thought this might create some sort of controversy because I understand one looks a little different than the other for obvious reasons. Okay.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, this is part of the wokeness. But when I'm referring to the wokeness, I'm not referring to color divides.
Well, no, that's what
I'm talking gender. I'm talking not gender.
Yeah, okay, that I understand. But
So you don't like her because she's black?
no, no, God. No, this never ends well for me.
Look, at this part of the fucking edit, I'm going to zoom in on your face when you say no.
Dude. It's not necessary. I don't think
this is probably the least, and actually I think I have seen the cartoon with her. This is probably the least egregious that
I'm not saying it's the worst, but I see it and it's like, is that necessary? Did they need to do that?
Well, look, I think it's only a problem because now what you're saying, RJ, you stepped into the wrong territory now.
The views of RJ do not.
Yeah,
are
they
not
definitely
are not the views of Jared here on the Side to Side podcast.
I think what you're saying. Oh my God!
I know what you're trying to say without trying to say it.
You just don't want her to be black.
No, that's not true.
What? Okay, let's put it this way. What's to say in an imaginary world, the reporter can't be black?
Wait, say that again so I don't come off like a racist hick.
Oh, you're already there.
No, I'm not. I just don't see the need to change the entire character. That's all. Like, I don't care about skin tone.
Oh, so Swirl did see this fucking devil's advocate motherfucker here. So he said short and chubby is what he's saying, not the fact that she's black. Okay.
It's just,
I get it. But Exhibit A.
we here at the court of the Mad Scientist Lab find you racist by all accounts. You know, like, oh, shit. No, I just think it's not, certain characters don't need to be changed, dude. Like,
I get it. I mean, I don't think that, I think that, granted, you probably have limited, because you don't watch a lot of shit anyway.
Yeah.
You probably have a limited amount of things to compare it to. I noticed this a lot lately because I watch a lot of shit. And I noticed when they're, again, Star Trek, another example. When they came out with new series, there was.
I can't keep thinking about how racist I am.
Well, I'm about to be sexist, so here we go. There was women everywhere.
Yeah.
In every fucking position.
God forbid.
I mean, I like women.
Sorry.
So, and I'm not being sexist. It's just like you're saying. To your point, it can be excessive.
Yeah, I just don't think it's necessary.
I don't think your case is excessive.
Yeah, I'm just a regular racist white guy.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I don't think that's a stretch, because it's not that a journalist can't be a black girl.
No, and I'm not saying that either.
But I doubt every fucking science officer in Starfleet is a fucking woman. That's not realistic.
It's not. And we don't like it.
Just saying.
Yeah, so.
I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just stating a fact. Because most women, I don't want to say most women. That didn't come out right. There aren't as many women in science as there are in nursing.
That I can see.
So, and they're both equally, I don't want to say, well, they're both technical and you got to be educated to do it. So I'm just saying they may have chosen that job for a different reason than a man would choose it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's male nurses too. Like, I'm just saying, don't just blatantly put people in roles just because you want to fucking show, oh, hey, look at me or look at us.
We're equal.
We are a part of the solution too. Like, no, you're not. You're just fucking you're pandering.
Yeah, you're putting a Band-Aid on something that needs stitches.
100% correct.
I can't believe I got something right. Finally!
That was this is a very good conversation this week.
I'm so glad that I decided not to go out and get shit-faced before this show today. Not that I do anyway, but when I do, I normally take a nap, and I eat lots of subs.
What does that mean, Swirl Dizzle? He said men in science ain't hot. What the fuck does that got? Now, see,
Swirl Dizzle's got a point.
First of all, no, he's right. He's still being sexist, though. Because you're saying the chick is only in that role
because she's
hot.
But who doesn't like a hot science chick?
Oh, look at this nerd over here.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
I will totally put my test tube inside your fucking chemistry set.
All right. Relax.
What? I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's a movement to make science more attractive. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation.
Well, I like how he emphasized that. You know.
First of all, I'm here. Okay, so secret time. I don't want to say that's Bert Kreischer's word, but anyway.
Tea time.
I would venture to say that women who are gamers or nerds are hot just because of that. Just nerds.
Yeah, nerds.
So if a chick is a scientist, she don't have to be your traditional 8 to 10. She could be 6 to 7.
Yeah.
And it will make her a 10 because she's into that.
Well, personality matters.
It's not about personality. It's the intelligence. That's the attractive part.
Yeah, that's true. See, I am smart.
That's the attractive part. Because I want my kids to be smart. That's biology, bro. Like women think men don't think about biology. Like well, the smart ones think about like if I bang this chick, there's got to be some kind of don't do that. There's got to be some kind of biological reason of why I'm trying to procreate with this particular thing. Some motherfuckers are just out there fucking willy-nilly throwing their thing and whatever.
Kapow.
But you know what it is.
You know what it is, motherfucker. Sorry.
I almost spit my damn drink out.
So I'm sorry that that's how one of my coworkers talks. Poor bastard.
No, not that last part. I hope.
Well, he's from Laos. He's like this tall.
So he nuts every time he
well, he sounds like he is when he's like, oh motherfucker. Like, yeah, I don't know how to really.
I met him, didn't I? That's the guy that's at the front.
Yeah, just short little dude. Yeah. He's super cool, but that's how he talks. When we were leaving work Thursday night, he was like, "You have a nice weekend." I was like, "Boonsu, I was like, it's Thursday."
This fucking
sorry, slip of the tongue, but nobody will be able to repeat his name.
This is fucking the final fight.
This
is the rubber match, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1-1. Usman versus Edwards.
And what I was going to say is, I don't know. He's a real cool guy, but that's how he talks. So I'm not even joking. But yeah. So who are you taking in this fight? You got
I want Usman to win. He got to get his title back. He almost won the last fight, but
did it go to decision? I'm assuming.
No. It went to the 5th round, and like I think it was like 30 seconds or like very short amount of time, and he Edwards landed a head kick and knocked him out.
Ooh, getting kicked in the head does not sound.
But he had already beat him before. That wasn't for the title though. So this is the second time they fought. So it's 1-1.
I gotcha. The good old rubber match.
Thanks for the follow, Swirl Dizzle. I mean, it only took you 5 years, but okay.
It's good things come. Good things to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait. I try to believe that every day. Every day of the week.
You can also donate in the little donate button down
give us your
below.
bread, fam. Give us the bread. Your cheddar cheese, that milk and honey, that egg yolk. All right.
We're not quite affiliate yet, so we can't get subscriptions and shit. So
we are just trying to become rich and famous and stay out of this basement for as long as we live.
Not the famous part.
Yeah, we don't care who you know. We don't even want us to know who you are or who we are. Know that we know who you are. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. What were you saying?
I can't remember because I just went on some random tangent for a second. I feel like there was one other thing this week I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, I know what I wanted to get to. My fucking thing. See, this is why I'm gonna start taking notes throughout the week of stuff that I want. And I always send you shit.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta switch over real quick. I always send you shit, and then when we get here, you don't either remind me, so that, like, it's pointless to text you half the time because you don't ever answer my text.
Because I'm absorbed in ranked Apex.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yes.
And this is going to either make or break the end of the show.
Okay.
I prefer it to go the way I want it to go.
Oh, I'm aware.
All right. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I want to put it in the chat because I can take the chat down. All right, you guys can put it in chat. But I have a question for everyone. Give me 1 second. Let me turn the chats off so the viewers on YouTube can't see when we put this up on Monday.
Oh, something devious. I like this.
And then that way everybody can answer the question.
Ooh, I like this. Questions.
So the question is, and we won't give the answer until next week. It took me a minute to get this one. So here's the question.
All right.
What's a 3-letter word that starts with gas?
It's a car.
You're an ass.
It was.
So he ruined the end of the show.
Well, I didn't ruin it.
Never mind. Let's put the chat back up. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, the only reason I know that is because I work at a car dealership. I hear that shit all the time. As crazy as it sounds.
This fucking guy.
I am sorry.
Okay, so here's another one for you.
Okay, give me
Fucking
another
smart guy.
I knew something. I think you're just offended that
What's the nut behind the wheel?
Me.
You're gay.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Fuck that. We're not ending on that shit.
Gay!
So flamboyant.
I'm gonna that might have to be a clip for a fucking TikTok.
Dude, I'm just saying. Oh no, but I like these little riddles, these little puzzles.
I'll come up with some more.
Yeah, give me
actually,
a go.
I probably have. I don't have any more right now, but I can.
There's a really.
I got one. All right, let me turn the chat off again. Well, and you know what? No, because this is more of a test for RJ than anybody else.
Is my co-host a fucking idiot?
Yeah, and it has to be fucking 5 seconds you answer.
Okay.
Because if you have too long to think, it's going to be too easy.
Okay.
What's a city in Africa?
Bangkok. No, I sound like a fucking idiot.
Jesus Christ. No.
No.
You get 30 seconds now. Go ahead.
Congo.
Okay. What?
No, not Congo.
Congo's a country.
All right, learning my geography. I feel like I know this, but I don't.
I mean, you should know at least one.
I do. I just can't tell you what it is right now. Goes back
This is
to
what I wanted for the last question.
So this just shows my racist activity.
Oh, well, you brought it there. I didn't bring it over there. There's also white people there. I mean,
I know that.
they came
Afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like, how the hell did you get here?
They came with not good intentions. Let's put it that way.
Just like every other white American.
No, there weren't Americans.
Europeans.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. Jesus, you don't know shit about nothing.
I actually know a lot.
Okay, so name a city in Africa.
Why can't I do this? Why don't I know?
Because you're an American.
I can't believe I can't tell you this. I do not know off the top of my head.
Oh, this is definitely getting cut.
I hope so.
Not out.
No, Jesus, no.
It's getting cut into a piece.
No, I just Ghana? That's not a
That's a country.
That's a country. Name a city in Africa. What the fuck? I don't know. And I'm sure
He said the whole she's black argument is going in the toilet.
Yeah, well, I guess that's this ain't helping me any. I can't tell you off the top of my head. I know it, but I just don't know it.
This is so easy.
I know it's easy.
What do you mean it? There's a bunch of fucking countries.
This is
Where's that one, Swirl Dizzle? I'm assuming it's where you were at.
Egypt.
There you go.
There.
That's in Africa. I mean, it's not real Africa, but
Yeah.
Egypt is in
because
Africa.
I know it's such obviously a big place.
Yeah.
You know, but the things I'm naming are countries, obviously, but a city, I guess. Oh, wait.
No, you had it.
No.
Egypt,
It's
wait. Egypt, well, no, wait. Egypt's a fucking country.
Yeah, no, it's I know what it is.
What's the capital of Egypt?
That's what I'm saying. I know what it is.
Jesus Christ.
I'm smart.
Oh, where are the pyramids at?
In Egypt. Cairo.
Okay, but the pyramids are in Giza.
Okay.
But yeah, Cairo, you're right.
Okay. Man, dude. The hardest
Swirl,
minute and a half.
Swirl Dizzle had another one, Daula.
Yeah, you act like I'm going to know that.
But that's because that's where he went.
Daula.
And camera, I don't even know how to say that one.
Yeah.
And then there's Lagos in Nigeria.
Nigeria is obviously a very good one, obviously, because it falls into the context of what you were asking me.
Yeah. I mean, well, there's a fucking bunch of countries there. Congo. What's I don't even know what's one in Congo. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Well, if anybody's learned anything today on this show, it is one that I do not like well, hold on.
Be careful.
I do not like the way Jared has been painting me as a racist when I am not.
I didn't paint you anyway. You know what I did paint? I painted the fact that your privilege has made you oblivious to the ways that other people feel.
So, folks, with Jared just making me sound like a complete tard, okay.
That's not what I said. That's not even what I said.
It's all right, Jared. You can make fun of me all you want. It's fine. I get up and I talk to my mother. I said, Ma, where's the bagel? And that's how I speak to my family.
I don't doubt it, because that sounded the most Italian I've ever heard you.
I don't talk like that in my house. I swear to God.
Douala is the capital of Cameroon. There you go. So,
Douala.
Or Douala, like do dangerous.
Do dangerous. Stay dangerous.
I think you need to go to Douala.
I need to do Walla something.
Yeah, you do need to do all of something. All right, I guess we're out of here.
I mean, I just want everybody to know that you can catch us every Saturday live around 6 p.m.-ish on Twitch. Catch us anywhere you can get your podcasts. That is Apple Music, Spotify. Every Monday on YouTube for the visual. Always like, share, comment, subscribe, review.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Very much so. And you can catch us next week on the Mad Scientist Lab. That way you can listen to me and more of Jared's racist and sexist views. Until next week, folks,
Great Scott!
please be safe, and we will return.
Your presumption is correct, nigga.
There we go. I like that.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist